everybody, and welcome back to Nod-Krai. Today is going to be a little bit of an intermission episode, I would say, and I've got a couple plans. First of all, what I want to do is we haven't even activated this thing yet, so we're going to hit there first, and hopefully that quest should be pretty short, judging by the length of the other ones, and then we will head north and finally unlock these isles. Now, I'm a little torn on whether or not I want to get involved with too many world quests. Like I mentioned the last time, I was injured recently. I'm doing a lot better now, but I don't want to overextend myself because I do hope to get back to the Archon quest soon. So I'm going to kind of play it by ear, see how we go. But our main goal is to unlock the resources for Columbina. And I suppose, what's his name? Itlua. Right, Itlua should also be up there in terms of his resources. So that's the general goal. I am also very interested in seeing what world quests may or may not be up there because I'm anticipating learning more about Reed Miller. So, to get us started today with our housekeeping, my guess for the major world quest up there is, there was probably, what is it, 2 more for the Proofs of the Cognoscenti world quest, and then probably a final world quest that ties all 5 pieces together. So, I went back and reread Long Night's Oath in preparation for this, and it actually gave me some new thoughts. So here are my thoughts. This is our housekeeping before we get started today. The first is, in Long Night's Oath, we learn about 2 kids who are friends, and one of them is executed as a notorious bandit, I believe. And then the other one, I think, goes on to become the Torch Forger. And so I wonder if Reed Miller and the Torch Forger might have been friends as children. So that was my first thought. And then additionally, the Torch Forger is described as being from the city furthest north. And I'm wondering if maybe that's an allusion to Hyperborea. Hyperborea has been described as being in the north, of course, but I'm not sure if it's the furthest north or if that's going to be... oh gosh, what is the capital of Shenzhen called? I should know this. It's not Kitej. It used to be, but it moved, right? Or is it the other way around? It moved to Kitej. Anyways, so those are my thoughts there. Additionally, if you think about the logos of the 2 organizations, the Raven logo, famously, of the... Let's see, where would that be here, right? Of the Treasure Hoarders. The Golden Raven insignia, right? And then of the Lightkeepers, I've seen birds associated with, at least with Itlua, quite a bit. So, the Nightmare Orioles, I guess, is his investigation squad. Oh, cool. I had a brief moment where I was like, it would be so cool if Itlua was actually the current leader of the Lightkeepers. What would that make him, the Starshiner? But based off of dialogue we've already seen in the game about him, that seems very unlikely. So, those are just my thoughts on Reed Miller and the Torch Forger. I wonder if they were friends, and sort of their divergent paths in life probably inspired each other, and that might explain the similarity between the logos. Very cool! Then, just to conclude some thoughts on Long Night's Oath, based off what we saw last time, it's so... Every time I go on the wiki to read Long Night's Oath, there's always that mad monk mention in one of the first paragraphs is a clickable link, and oh my god, the urge to click on it is so powerful, but avoiding it, like my life depends on it. But what's curious about that is, I wonder if the mad monk is Dottore, or is meant to parallel Dottore, because at this point, I think it's kind of possible for the game to bring in some time shenanigans, because Dottore is messing with the authority of the Shades. So it would be very interesting to see if perhaps Long Night's Oath is telling us how this Archon quest is going to end. Does Dottore become that mad monk in the past who perishes along the Horizon's delusion or something like that? Or, potentially, maybe less time shenanigans, but more his story parallels that person's. Because I can see kind of strong similarities between their stories. In which case, we might not need to worry about him too much. He might kind of take care of himself due to his own folly. But, besides Dottore, if history is repeating itself, then the final thought I had was maybe the Lightkeeper's strange behavior that we've been seeing recently, the Lightkeepers, that is because the Fatui are at Pyramida, bothering them, basically. Because that happened in the Long Night's Oath story. So I wonder if maybe, as we head north and maybe find Pyramida, if we might run into the Fatui, causing some trouble, as they are wont to do. So I'm sorry that was a lot of information right off the top there, but that is all of our housekeeping done. And we are going to go to the lighthouse over there. We do have some teleporters over here, but I'm not going to get them today. And I know that there's a world quest in this area. I think it has to do with the jellyfish that the kid over here talks about. Right? This is the, Does the name pop up if you zoom out enough? Well, the kid mentions this area by name, I bet. And so I know there's jellyfish around here that need saving. But, to stay on topic for today, we're heading over there. And I'm gonna be really, really gentle with myself today in terms of how I move around. So I'll say it now, my current plan, if I do end up having difficulties playing, is I might end up actually switching the party to my Zhongli... what's it called? Geocrystallized party. Because I don't need to use my right hand as much in that party, because I can just put up a shield and then not really have to worry about dodging, which is my main concern for today. My range of movement on my right is pretty limited at the moment. Hey, cool! The quest auto started.
Oh, gloomy skies overhead. Oh, just like the last time we were here. The air's all icky and sticky and dark and damp.
Paimon doesn't like it. It's spooky, Paimon!
Oh, we didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So, let's explore the area more fully this time. Wait, is that?
Twins! Oh my gosh, the way he's walking so steadily and so silently makes him seem like a ghost. Oh. Oh, what a proper posture.
Ah, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong.
Good day, Flins. It's good night, actually. Honestly, I don't know what time it is either.
Then let us forego these niceties. It is always dark here in the final night cemetery. Time becomes somewhat meaningless.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar face. Especially in this darkness. Oof! It really gives you the heebie-jeebies.
There really is an area effect, isn't there? How mysterious.
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while somewhat dark, it is on the whole a safe place.
It was a cool shot. So, naturally, I wonder why it's dark. Is it just because of the accumulation of all the deceased peoples? Or something else going on? I don't think it's a ley line disorder, because that seems a bit extreme. Something to do with the lighthouse, maybe? This is the first place we saw our ghostie, isn't it? I wonder if we can find any clues about that.
That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here?
Well, to be honest, we just wanted to see where you live. We were in such a rush last time, we didn't get to do a proper tour.
I see. In that case, as guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally.
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
Paimon, have you not seen the shades that surround us?
That is correct.
Ooh.
As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought?
Interesting take on a welcoming thought.
Not at all. If anything, this place just got scarier.
But if anything, my feeling is, you know, I wouldn't want these souls, if they have any sense of awareness, I wouldn't want them to get lonely. I wouldn't want them to get restless. And I wouldn't want them to feel sad that we're so afraid of them, you know? These are people who died protecting Nod-Krai, I would bet. I think we should treat them with kindness.
Ah, apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visitors here, after all. But I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors.
While somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, they keep to themselves. For some reason, that's very entertaining to me. I guess what I really love about this is he's describing them as people. you know, obviously they're ghosts. Obviously they're behaving a little bit differently than the living might. But without context, you could see this just being maybe an old folks community, you know?
If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. The ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often.
Makes our little ghostie especially interesting. What do you think? Do you think our little ghostie is a ghost or otherwise something intangible? Or is it just a person who's very good at remaining stealthy? My current strongest guess, we'll get back to the Archon Quest next time, or, you know, I don't know if it'll be next time because I don't know how long this exploration will take us. That's the caveat, of course. But we'll get back to the Archon Quest eventually. But my current strongest guess is... I think it might be Columbina? Maybe? Because I thought it might be one of the other Moon Sisters. But now that Columbina has fallen behind the moon as well, I do wonder if there's time shenanigans. Could it be Thalindis? That would be so cool, but I do assume she's kind of destroyed. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Let me think.
I think probably if you went with us, Paimon wouldn't be quite so afraid. And then we can end the tour inside.
Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt.
There we
In
go.
that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and is thus well worth seeing.
I'm so down. We love exploring ruins or older structures. I'm curious about that ladder. It looks a little difficult to scale, but not too difficult for this adventurer! We can climb up that thing on the side, maybe.
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So, it's a lighthouse, huh? What happened to the light?
I wonder if it was deliberately turned off in order not to disturb the dead. And that's why they have a permanent guard stationed here, because it's not holding off the Wild Hunt.
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid.
Never mind.
As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days.
So it is genuinely broken. Oh, that's a little sad.
In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. But all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest.
The way the light is falling on it, though, it is kind of gorgeous. The actual light part of it being in shadow feels deliberate, you know? Symbolic.
Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void.
They speak sometimes.
In which case,
Wow.
since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way.
Ooh, wait.
I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night.
I guess we could provide the manpower ourselves, but what about the fuel? You know? Anyhow. Do you not need the lighthouse funds? Are we really allowed to operate a Lightkeeper lighthouse? And could you help us with that? Or will letting the lighthouse be a difficult task? She has a lot of questions. I am curious though, because he said little purpose these days. That part I am still curious about. Do you not need it?
Speaking as a Lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much. And I am under no official obligation to maintain it.
Why not, though? Do you suppose there used to be a Wild Hunt outcropping around here, but over the centuries it's shifted away?
And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day. So I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend to that than rely on a more distant warmth. As such, you should have no issues using it, so long as it helps you.
But you just said you prefer the dark. You live here. Should we not repair it? I don't want to bother you.
I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs.
Gotcha.
And if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through my reports. I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks.
Have fun. Sorting your reports. I guess if we repair it, there is still the issue of fuel. He has provided us with knowledge of where to get fuel, but it's probably not a lot. So we could repair it, use it while we're here, and then turn it off again once we leave. Oh, I don't want to take the flowers. Be polite, me. Oh!
There really are a ton of headstones here on this isle. And they're all so old you can't make out the words on them at all.
I love the music here. Part of it feels like a song that you would sing to send off the dead. And the other part of it just feels like a quiet, peaceful refrain. Let's go over here. Seems like Paimon has some hidden dialogue. Oh, I don't like how they disappear even though I'm not too far, not too close. Right up against the stone. Oh, they have names! A sacred memorial to Arnivalkea. Arnivalkea? Chudomir. Similar name to Flintz's, even. I wonder if he named himself after some Lightkeepers. Or if maybe there was some overlap between the Fae and the Lightkeepers. Want to see who has names. Not you. This is interesting though. Excuse me, may I check this out? Sorry to disturb you. Tavern bulletin board? Tavern board? Way out here? New brews in stock? Dandelion wine from Mondstadt, rich in flavor? Warning from Blank. Please do not touch my seat without permission. Oh, I'm glad I didn't try to sit down. Oh, no thank you. Oh, now I'm so curious. But you know what? We've just kind of, for the second time, arrived in this place. Maybe let's let ourselves become more familiar with the ghosties before we start teasing them. The Lightkeepers do so solemnly swear in this place. Thus did I. Deathly silence. Well, we appreciate your service. And your sacrifice. Deathly silence, huh? Here lies Lightkeeper Itsu. Oh, didn't we read this one before? That actually sounds familiar. You know what? I think... Actually, wait. I'm just realizing I can't run at the moment. Let me try this. Okay. Now I should be able to do this. Haha! We can run using the shift keys, lest we forget. Here lies Jakob, the chef. The chef? The chef. Oh. Well, thank you for your tasty food, Jakob. I'm sure it was well appreciated. Oh, a spin crystal! Looks like she tripped right there. That's pretty cool, the uneven ground. You can kind of fall through the floor a little bit right there, it seems like. I guess at the same time, this doesn't really feel like a place we should be running in, you know? Let's check out the lighthouse. Ooh, so maybe we will be climbing this ladder in order to repair it. Oh, ah! Oh my god, a thingy! Oh look, it's got a Lightkeeper symbol on it. How cool. You ever think sometimes about how brave the Traveler is? You know, besides fighting gods and monsters and all that. Climbing a ladder that looks like this? Goodness gracious. I can just imagine how much the cold metal probably bites into her hands. Oh, there it is! Got it. Oh, can we use this? Can we use this? No. Oh, we could take a peek at Fontaine or Sumeru! Except we can't. Maybe if we turn on the light and we can see farther out more clearly. Oh, look at the light! It looks like a real lighthouse light! Oh, I don't know, I feel like I've mentioned this once before, but I went to a museum once.
Already.
And it had a lighthouse light in it. And it was actually one of the coolest things in the entire museum, in my humble opinion. Ooh! Okay, directly opposite to where we're looking. Yeah, that's up there! I bet that's Pyramida. Well, okay, wait. Pyramida's a city, right? For some reason, my brain is telling me that's where the Lightkeepers are headquartered, but is that right? We're so tall. Alright, let's go find our fuel. Where am I going? Nope, not there. It's at the north side. That would make me think there. But I feel like... Okay, wait, can I track to this, actually? Let's stop... Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's stop tracking to the Archon quest and see if we can track to... this. Oh, wow, it was right there. I was right. Cool.
super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. Huh. And there are ghosts over there. But we'll be fine, right?
Oh my god, Ghosty! Ghosty! Hi!
Either way, let's try not to get their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go.
The sky is so dark. I'm scared. They're staring at me.
Oh no.
You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
You can tell he was a Lightkeeper. Look at his uniform. But yeah, I guess he would actually approve of our actions here. We're trying to turn the light back on.
Does he mean...
Don't worry. I'm right here. Ignore him. Let's just keep moving.
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know.
I wonder what he's seeing when he looks at us.
Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
Oh, that's ironic.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories? Wait, hang on. Was he just trying to scare us?
I think he was treating us like new recruits.
You ever heard of the blue fire?
The blue fire? That sounds familiar.
As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant skies.
I think this is my favorite ghost we've met so far. I like him. I love how he's following us to tell us the story.
Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life.
And I feel like you can tell that he kind of took new recruits under his wing, I would say, the new Ratniki.
That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness.
Indeed.
They say it only appears if you've run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it.
Now I'm so curious. Do you suppose this is a story that he knew when he was alive? Or do you suppose it's a story that came to be after his death? The ghosts are probably somewhat aware of Flintz's presence. And he probably, he does indeed protect this island with his lantern. So I could see it going either way. I do feel like it's more likely that this was a story that existed before he even died. But just kind of cool. Kind of cool.
Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nod-Krai in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors. One who truly hated the Wild Hunt.
Okay, Granddad knew the story too. It's almost definitely one he knew when he was alive then. It's also interesting that he's kind of right on both accounts. A Fae, and one of your fellow warriors. Not fallen, but fellow. On the other hand, the way that this tomb is being highlighted in the back right now is very interesting. If I didn't already suspect that he's talking about Flint's here, I would wonder if maybe he was actually talking about that person behind him.
Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Lightkeepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island.
Oh, it's Starshina, not Starshina? Ooh. Offerings to it on the island. Do you suppose this is where Flint was originally reawoken? There is water nearby.
Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Not to worry. We'll help out.
But we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
Part of me is worried that he's...
All right,
oh.
I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat.
Oh.
It's nearly time for my shift.
Bye. Part of me was going to wonder if maybe he was basically reenacting his last moments. He was supposed to bring fuel to the lighthouse and then he died along the way. And that's why our task here really caught his attention. Oh wait, I don't need her yet. But on the other hand, it's almost time for his shift, huh? He can't quite make it to the lighthouse entirely. Yeah, I really wonder if he did die on his way over. You think I can just jump and get that? Oh, Close enough, I guess.
Oh, finally, we're here. Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in.
I really want to look through that spyglass. Paimon finds the fuel slot and pours in the fuel, then you ignite it! Wow!
Ooh, the light's on! This should make things way easier. Now we can keep exploring.
Gondor calls for aid! No, but seriously, I wonder what the Lightkeepers at the other lighthouse are thinking. Seeing this old one reignite. I would be very interested to know what was going on if I saw that from way over there. Oh my god, descend the lighthouse. I thought it said defend the lighthouse. I'm like, oh, wait a second. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else up here to interact with. Okay. That way? Oh my goodness gracious. Ghosties. Hi, guys. Ah, look at them all. I wonder if the ones that are more indistinct are older. Or if their wills have just faded away faster.
Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey, there's our boy!
Hey, it's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel. What's he doing over here?
Enjoying the light, I would imagine.
The wild hunt came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other.
What's he talking about? Has the wild hunt really showed up? Paimon didn't see it at all.
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse!
Ooh.
We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach us.
Wait. Say that again?
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a
Huh.
signal to the units outside before they reach us.
Yeah, so I do think they probably died on this island.
Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade.
It sounds like he's saying Ratniki, but why would they need to muffle it like that if he was?
Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before, a Lightkeeper always has to be prepared.
Yeah, I don't know if he was officially in charge, but he took charge during this final stand, it seems.
We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
Yeah, I think they're just revisiting that time. Do you suppose Flynn's could help them find peace again?
We too shall cry tears of blood.
So I don't know if they're caught up in their memories. I don't know how much help we could be, but his light might be able to help.
The Wild Hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay, we'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal. Think of something.
Oh man, I feel so bad for turning on the light. If we didn't, they probably wouldn't be remembering all
If you've
this.
forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Oh, so there was writing up there.
Do not fear. Do not fear.
Oh.
Don't leave our bodies to the Wild Hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Oh my goodness, look at all that.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking?
Sure, yeah, I'm down.
Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
We're going to get in so much trouble with the actual modern day Lightkeepers, but I'll give it a try.
Lighthouse. Hope. Everlasting night.
My concern is if we send out a signal that's like SOS. Oh, hey, we're up here already. Oh, hey, it's the thing I was trying to read. The other Lightkeepers are going to be very alarmed. Lamp Signal Handbook. The reference list for light signals is as follows. Please remember the corresponding light signals and avoid sending incorrect ones. Distress. Short, long, short. Short, long, short. Guidance. Short, long. Short, short, short. Summoning. Long, short, long. Long, short, long. All safe. Short, long. Short, long, short. Warning. I suppose we could send all safe, and then hopefully the Phantom seeing that would think, oh, okay, everything's okay now? Alternatively, if we send all safe, they might grow more distressed that we sent out the wrong signal. But if we send out distress, then the other Lightkeepers are going to feel obligated to respond. Ah, what do you think, Paimon?
Says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types. Distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. The part that describes the warning signal is illegible, so let's try one of the others.
Operate the lighthouse according to the handbook's instructions. Okay. I'm gonna try all safe. Short, long, short, long, short. Short, long, short. Okay. See if I can remember that. Ugh. Higher. Now we go higher. Oh, now we get to use the thingy. Nice. Illuminate the direction indicated by the phantoms. Ooh, cool. Oh, they want me to send a distress signal. I wonder what would happen if I sent the other ones, but I don't want to distress them, ironically, so let's do it. Woo! I guess if we can point our signal in a certain direction, the other Lightkeepers will know we're not signaling them necessarily. That looks cool.
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
I wonder if we'll get Flynn's attention, though. Oh, they don't seem happy down there. Understandably, though. Hey, we got him. Nice. Sorry for disturbing your gravesite.
What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother?
Perhaps.
A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area. And when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them.
It was a little unexpected.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally, it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse?
You tell Flynn's what happened before and after you let the lighthouse up.
They asked you to send a signal out. How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone in any way. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary.
Did you see anything else unusual on the way here? Or, well, they've left now. Any idea where they went? Also, did you see anything else?
The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now, all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is directed.
Interesting.
Consider it a natural talent of mine. As to the cause of this behavior, I do have a theory.
What got into them, I wonder?
Ghosts are the echoes of living souls, a portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fails to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death, and thus they linger on the surface.
Ooh, whoa, okay. That's like the most clear description and explanation for ghosts that I've seen so far. But my immediate thought is, I wonder if ghosts in different areas of this world are caused by different things. Because, for instance, we saw what were they called? Sin Shades in Economia. They have a different origin. And additionally, I'm actually thinking of Inazuma during not the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, but a second story quest. We saw some spirits, right? Because the Sacred Sakura had been damaged and quote-unquote filth leaked out. And that filth was just the memories of these people during a time of great distress, basically. So that seems to me more like something that actually, I guess it's a similar thing. In that case, the ghosts, the memories, did fail to enter the ley lines, and so the Sacred Sakura picked them up in order to cleanse the land. Then the Sacred Sakura was injured, and it leaked back out. So in this case, because there's no Sacred Sakura here, the ghosts are much more common and much more permanent. But it's interesting that it doesn't pose the same sort of ecological threat to Nod-Krai that it does in Inazuma. Probably just slight differences in the ley line manifestation and in abyssal manifestation in the areas, do you think? Still, pretty cool that, first of all, we got an explanation for how ghosts occur in this area, And it's actually kind of consistent with what we've observed from ghosts in areas on the far other side of the world. That's pretty cool.
The ghosts in question were Lightkeepers in life. And as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories. Something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From guiding passing merchants and Lightkeeper fleets, to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area.
It looks so cool. So if it served a great many functions, why is it no longer needed?
In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished.
I guess this place used to be perhaps a throughway or a base. So, like a port, essentially. And so having that lighthouse there was very helpful for, you know, the people who traveled through it. But now that people don't travel through it, it's closed off. Became a gravesite, and the lighthouse is no longer needed. I wonder if additionally... I wonder when the Fatui research base was built. Because that might be another reason why this place stopped being used. Is if they started having difficulty having merchants and Lightkeepers passing through these waters because of Fatui control. Anyways, just some thoughts.
It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the Lightkeeper sought to bring to Nod-Krai.
Oh, again, that makes it sad that it's so run down now.
But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Okay, so it was a station. They lost 90%.
A warning signal? So, they didn't use a distress signal and call for help?
I noticed that difference too. That's probably why they were happy to see us send the distress signal. A different story than the one that they saw, where they all died. This place was kind of given up on. They sent out the warning signal to save everyone else instead. But in this case, we called for help.
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling Lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue.
Exactly.
The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such. Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death.
Ooh.
It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival.
I see. So that's why they made the call that they did at that time.
After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves. And yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
Whoops!
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me.
Oh, nice. Closure.
Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way.
Of course. Closure for the living today. Is that gone? Because I accidentally put it away. It is. Okay. Look, we're Flynns! Yay. You all right there?
The lighthouse. It's lit. The Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt is attacking. To arms.
No. Sorry. Okay, my trail is gone, but it was headed that way, right? Ah, hey, there we go. Wait, did I miss anybody? Okay. I love how they don't disappear in front of him.
Look! Someone's put out a distress signal! Reinforcements will arrive from the sea soon! Hold steady, everyone!
The coast then. But on which side?
Ooh, this grave.
Let's go. Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel.
There's that oath right
Where
there.
are you going?
We shall make life greater than death.
Never mind. We won't get anything out of this one.
To the coast, but also they might have been planning something else.
It's too late. There's no point calling for help now. Even if reinforcements from Pyramida do arrive from
Pyramida!
the north, they'll only end up as fodder for the Wild Hunt, just like us.
The north it is then.
The north coast. Yeah, so I think the Lightkeeper headquarters is indeed in Pyramida. Why is it so with the map flashing red like that? It's very scary. But I suppose he did say, don't worry about any unusual things we might see. Eh?
Paimon sees them! They're all gathering on the beach!
Look at that one ghost that's like in the ground.
Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of a reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I am not only a Lightkeeper myself, but also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us.
Wow, even with what they might think is a second chance, you know, with the distress signal being sent out, they've already come to the conclusion again that it would be better for this place to be abandoned.
This place
And then with
will
it.
be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths.
Exactly.
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please save us. We can't hold on much longer. Everyone else is gone, and we are lost. What more can we do? Please, someone, anyone, save us.
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from the Wild Hunt.
Ooh.
The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the Wild Hunt, but he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us, please. Someone, anyone.
Yeah, going back and forth.
What's this supposed to mean? Do they want help, or don't they?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island.
Oh my god, is this really his reawakening origin story?
That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Because this kind of lines up with what we read in Long Night's Oath, I believe, and with what he's told us already about his past.
Will any other horrible things happen?
Wow, it was really here, wasn't it?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments. I will do what I can to comfort them.
Yeah, at this point, all we can do is let it play out.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end. We cannot wait for them to come. We are the last ones. Pick up your weapon.
We are the Lightkeepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Flintz! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
A final stand, perhaps.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter end.
It's kind of incredible to think.
Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death, the longing for a life of peace and stability, the surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them?
I might perhaps lend them a helping hand. I might perhaps honor their destiny. My instinct is helping hand, because even if these people are gone, we can, in a way, express that they are not alone, that the fight that they fought is still carried on by people in the future, you know?
Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Ratniki, I am Kirill Trudamirovich Flintz. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield.
Oh my goodness, look at that. What? That's not the right button. Look at that. But yeah, because I'm thinking about how 90% of the people here died. And if this is the place where he was reawoken, he said before that he tried his best to help fight, but he was disoriented and unused to his power and to fighting, and so he wasn't able to save as many people as he had hoped. But yeah, this was totally the place, wasn't it? He was here. He saved who he could, and he brought back who he couldn't.
Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, that was cool.
6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, Ghost Fire. I love Ghost Fire.
They're gone.
I adore that. How sincerely he takes his duty and how much you can tell that he cares for these people.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state.
May their spirits find rest, and may they soon return to the ley line.
To me, they are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names, but my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame.
Oh, interesting.
At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo, and the comrade he always called out to was named Itu.
Oh, Itu, we've seen their grave.
Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the Lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? I'd like to get to know them better still.
Let's do it.
It would be my honor.
I want to find Imo's. Do you think it's near that chair? Oh, wow. Pretty. Yes, indeed. Lighthouse. And I guess that's the whole thing. We've unlocked... Whoa! That is beautiful. I love the particle effects. They look like stars shifting in the sky. The lighthouse is gorgeous. That's cool. Okay. Well, looks like we can do a lot here. Claim this. And then over here... Construct. Straight to level 3. Oh, and our compass is... Nice, nice, nice. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Rewards is what I'm interested in. Very nice, very nice. There's our compass abilities there. How many of these do I have now? 4. Cool. And we are 1% away from being able to do another level. Ah! Talk to the Lost Phantom. The Special Support Squad's tail. Yeah, it felt like that quest wasn't quite over. Do I spot a viewpoint way over there? Okay. Phantom's over there. Let's go get the viewpoint. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. I think I see one. Yeah, there it is. Yoink. Oh my goodness gracious, that's gorgeous. Light of Oaths Sworn. The light slowly kind of peeking through the cloud. Oh! Oh, we found our quest too. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see if maybe Aimo's grave was around here as well. That's E2's right there. We just spoke to it earlier. Could this be Aimo's? No, this is the one that talks about... Yeah. The Deathly Silence. I do wonder if it's that one. Well, I still don't feel quite prepared to, borrow someone's chair like that, so... Let's go talk to our phantoms. Oh, this one seems scared. Huh? Vega, look! There's a whole bunch of ghosts gathering by the shore! Hello? We weren't able to find any survivors, only shrieking monsters and bodies. What do we do? Where should we go? We can only follow the Lighthouse's guidance. But is there anyone else who can show us the way? Operate the lighthouse and guide the lost phantoms. I wonder if I can teleport up there now. I'm thinking that we still have... Oh, darn. I just realized we probably should have tried to find the underground area that Flynn's mentioned earlier. There might have been an encounter with him that's probably... Oh! Oh, goodbye. Probably no longer an option. Darn. I meant to go try to find that place, but when we were flying down from the lighthouse, we just landed perfectly on that tent. Oh, that's the wrong button. Ah! There we go. I need to go up again. I wonder if that place is still out there. And the first time we were here, we went into the lighthouse, didn't we? I wonder if there's anything else to discover in there now. Illuminate the coastal waters, illuminate the open sea, illuminate the distant island. Let's try the distant island? Ooh! Guidance, summoning, and all safe. Guidance. I don't know if they'll like that. That should be enough to point the way for those spirits. Let's check it out. That's what I was thinking, right? Show them the way to go. I just hope I chose the right spot. They like it? Look at the whale in the distance. Oh, she's smiling. Goodbye? Goodbye indeed. Wow. Oh, that was so peaceful. And they gave us a chest as a thank you. Well, thank you. I'll keep this close.
On the road.
I like I'll keep this close in this instance. Okay. I guess that's everything for here. Look at the whale in the distance. You can't even see it. You can only see the splashes. Is that an Oculus? No. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything here then. I guess let's take a look at the map actually. Go over here. Okay. Obviously we've been here. This is the tent. Okay. Just trying to see if there's any place else to check out. Let's see if we can peek inside the lighthouse again. And then perhaps we shall move on. Yeah, I like how peaceful it is here.
Is Paimon seeing things? Or is that cooking pot over there moving?
Oh, this here? We find another little quest? Oh, right, Jakob, the chef. I keep trying to say chief for some reason. Cook? Let's see if we cook something. Will Jakob appreciate our efforts? I'll do my weekly 20. Yay! Thank you, Barbara. I added the pot too early, and there's something off about the plating, too. Didn't like my work, huh? That's okay. I did my best. But I'm not a professional chef. I think, in this case, the ghost has me beat. Okay, how on earth did we get in here that one time? Was it limited to the Arcbug quest? Might have been. Oh, there's that weeping girl again. There she goes. Well, farewell. Is this her? Nope. Okay. Let's just take a peek around this side, see if there's anything else to interact with. Hello, little one. Goodbye. I suppose I could do this. See if I'm missing anything. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it. I'm not really looking for, like, treasure. Ooh. Sorry. Ow, ow, ow. I'm moving around too much. Let's readjust here. Yeah, I'm not really looking for treasure chests or puzzles. I guess we shall say that we're done here. Move on. I'm really curious about that. Is that the way that we first came here? That one time that we initially came here? I remember this place. I remember thinking that this would be the meeting point down here. Ritual conducting phantom. Well, I want to light these up, but maybe I should ask her how to do it. Patience, young un. Once the torches are lit, the sea bath ceremony can begin. We will bask in the moonlight and bathe in the waves, cleansing the filth the wild hunt brings. Okay. Let me help you out with that. I don't think I can. But he can. At risk of harm to himself. Oh wait, I could do this. Oh my goodness, hello. That's cool. I want to see what they'll do. Just walk into the water and fade? Or do they... Yeah. They stay there. Cool. Okay. Oh wait, now here comes the question of, can I press the button? I can! Success! Oh, wow, it really only lasts that long? Wow. That's nice. I feel like, you know, if they can see themselves going through this ritual and feel that they have done it, maybe they will feel a little bit more peaceful as they rest, thinking that they're a little bit more free of the wild hunt. Oh my god.
On the road.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad I didn't take any flowers. It feels like they're sharing them with me now. There was a check there for a second. Here we go. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Here lies Hapa, the Lightkeeper. Rest in peace, Hapa. I wonder if that's her right there. Okay, well, an extra little interaction for our ghostly experiences today. I love it here. I feel so at home. So I couldn't tell you why. That's where we just were. I just didn't see that ghost earlier. Okay. I think that's a good little loop. Doesn't seem like there's much of a path on that side of the island. So, let us proceed north. How best shall we get there? We want to go that way. Use this again. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, let's actually try that pathway that we saw earlier. Oh, where was that? I think it was over here. It was on the north shore, right? Because it seems like it might take us to that island. We can check out that island, see if there's anything over there, like an Oculus maybe. And then see if that island has a path to the other island. Worst comes to worst, they gave us a teleporter. But I like trying to get places naturally for the first time, you know? And, we could always try Farina as well. Here lies the Corin family. Rest in peace. I wonder if that explains the little girl. Alright. Bye, everybody! Oh, wait a minute. Wait, can I teleport to the meeting place now? I bet. I don't have to travel back down to the shore, but that's okay. I bet. Oh, really? We got 2 chests and we're not up to 70. Oh, you know what I bet it is? It's Paha Isle. You need to get those teleporters. Alright, well. Next time, perhaps. It's over here, right? A little bit more that way? There it is. Wow, I love how faint it is from a distance. Moon lanes, they were called, right? We were reminded of that name last time, I believe. There we go. Alright, sit back and relax, and enjoy the trip. You are taking me to Paha, aren't you? Darn it! Oh, wait, it curves the other way! There might be hope indeed. That's cool looking. Why is my health a little injured? Is it from the fire lighting those torches? Wow. Well, I immediately see sparkles, which intrigues me, but it appears to just be mint. Oh, wrong button. And sweet flower. Classic. Staples. Yoink. Ooh. I need a Lightkeeper to interact with you, don't I? Could whip out Eat Lua, but let's focus on getting to the places we're trying to get to. I bet I'll forget all about this island, though. Oof. Oh well. Oh wait, let's do this. Okay. Trying to see if there's oculi, like, up there, maybe. Sparkle! Krabby? Nope, lizard. Still, mine. Ha 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 ha. Really not a lot on this island, is there? Just that hidden Lightkeeper interaction. I wonder if you unlock something by doing all of them. Let's get to the other side, just kind of going this way because it seems like the rocks are not as steep over here. And maybe there'll be another moon lane for us. I'm really kind of surprised if there isn't, that they haven't given us a way to get to that island. Probably there's a boat somewhere or something. Is that the summer island I'm seeing in the distance way over there? Wow, I think it is. That's cool. I would want to, like, commandeer that boat, maybe, to try to get to these new islands, but I don't think you can. I've tried interacting with those boats before. Oh! Didn't realize it was so deep here. Whoops. Wow, really no way to get there naturally, is there? Huh. Well, my next instinct is to bring out Farina, but I probably shouldn't try to run all the way over there. Okay. In the interest of taking care of myself, this once, I shall teleport. Let's go! I see nothing. I see nothing. Let's not even look. Let's try to get to the edge of the island and then reapproach. Ooh! And our efforts are immediately rewarded. Well, now I want that one. Can I swim over there, do you think? Oh god, it's gonna take forever. I think it's close enough. I think it's close enough. Wow, look at the stars. Oh, look at the lighthouse! It really did stay lit. The one that we just repaired. Reactivated. No! Yay. Oh god. There we go. Don't like that. There we go. So here's our dock. Let's pretend that we arrived over here. Oh god, wait, can I swim that distance though? I'm gonna try, I'm gonna see. This is what adventure's all about. Yeah, it's not too deep over here. I should be able to make it. Yay, we made it! Okay. So. Look at the little beasties! Alright. Grab this. I have a second hand, so when I'm not in combat, I can fix the camera very easily. Haha. And over here, up we get. Hooray! We made it to the island! Huzzah! New island unlocked. Oh my god, for a split second I thought that was Eatloa right there because of the hair. Apple, apple, thank you, thank you. We need to replenish our stamina after swimming all that distance, naturally. Nobody wants to talk to us, interesting. These uniforms are, there we go. Look at them, they're Lightkeepers. Oh, you're also injured. I feel for you, my friend. Oh, these trees! I was wondering if there'd be more of these trees. Because these trees give us like a specific wood that... So far, I've only found like 3 of these trees and they're on... Haha. Like, over here-ish. I was surprised there were so few of them. Because they're here. Ooh, another viewpoint. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, the things that coexist with Kuvaki? What? And 2 actually at once. Followed, blighted, and suffused. So let's start with this one. Hi, brother. In Nod-Krai, numerous objects coexist with Kuvaki energy. Under the influence of the Pillar of Embla, these objects, when combined with pure Kuvaki energy, can be absorbed or thrown. Previous or next are both talking to us. Hold to aim and throw an absorbed object in any direction while maintaining the absorption state. Of course, you may also tap to release and to put it down. Doing so will cause you to lose the power granted by the Kuvaki energy. Interesting, okay. Followed, blighted, and suffused. The objects that coexist with Kuvaki energy exist in 3 different states. Objects lacking Kuvaki exist in a followed state. Those affected with the abyss enter a blighted state. Objects fully infused with Kuvaki enter suffused. When these objects are unfollowed and blighted, you are unable to obtain Kuvaki from them. Kuvaki that exists in its pure energetic form can propagate through currents. Upon impact, objects that are suffused with Kuvaki will release a single Kuvaki current, providing energy to other objects why can't I say this word all of a sudden? Providing energy to other objects susceptible to Kuvaki within a certain range. These objects will then become suffused. When necessary, hit suffused objects to release a single Kuvaki current. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, Sumeru. And the, trikarmic states? There's plants that can have 3 different states depending on Dendro, Electro, and Pyro. But then this last bit actually reminds me of those rocks in Liyue that release pulses. Oh! Ah! Hello? Oh, hello, little one. Interesting. Okay. So, should I yoink? Marvelous mandragoras! Oh, I knocked him over. Under the influence of pure Kuvaki energy, these wondrous plant-like creatures have emerged after a long period of evolution, possessing the ability to move independently. After they absorb Kuvaki energy and become suffused, you can take advantage of this state to charge objects that are susceptible to Kuvaki or purify objects affected by the abyss. Okay. So, oh god, hold. Grabbing it from the other side. Sorry, that was horrible. I apologize. And then if I release... Don't drop it. Oh, good job me. And it released a pulse, so it got the other one. Great. Okay, cool. Oh, they're so cute! They look like Pokemon, but they're so cute! Oh, I was about to think maybe I can capture them in my little Pokemon net, but I don't think I can.
Keep this close.
Not with little guys like that. Statue of the New Moon! And we're surrounded by oculi. Nice. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Yay! Pyramida! Right there! Okay, cool, cool, cool. Pyramida. Dreadshare Mire. Oh, look at this. The treasure hoarders are right there, I think. Or is what? That the tomb of Reed Miller? I'd love to be able to get this ley line outcropping area unlocked, actually. Wow, look at how green it is. Ooh, it's like a full city. Oh, we're way over here. There's a major world quest. Void Sea Outlook. Oh, we heard that name before, didn't we? And I thought that sounded cool. So the Void Sea, what is it? This? Oh, I can't click on it. But like this part, outside the map. Interesting. I wonder if that world quest will auto-trigger once we get to it. One of these statues as well. Interesting. How much do I have? 3 and I need 30. Yikes. Okay, well, thank you, Columbina. We miss you. Ah! just trying very hard not to think about the state that the Archon quest is in currently. So let's try to get all these oculi before we move on. I literally see the one that's right there, so I'm not even going to bother marking it. I should probably check to see what's going on up there before I start climbing. Okay.
I'm tired already.
Indeed, indeed. Here's the moon. I saw a sparkle up here, which is why I climbed it, but I do hope... Oh, it's you. Hi. Oh, there's another one right there. That one I think I will mark, because it's so high up. Like... there, maybe? Okay. Oh, Voidsy Outlook! That's where I am! That's cool. Ooh! Crystal! Is it gonna launch me? Is it a launch me crystal? Hopefully, because otherwise how am I gonna get that, thingy? Ouch. I bumped her head. Sorry, Citlali. Okay. Ooh, music. Look, there is a boat! Could I have taken that boat? It's also an investigate to mind if I do. And a sparkle. Ooh! Is that Lieben? That's not Lieben, is it? No, I don't think so. The hair is not quite so magnificent. But for a second, I saw the backpack. I was like, oh my god, what? Kuzmich? Hi, wandering merchant. Business really is terrible these days. Maybe I should save up money to try and rent a stall in Nasha Town. Want any good stuff? Just some trinkets I got from Natlan. Feel free to take a look if anything interests you. Huh! Fascinating. That's cool. Who are you? Oh my, a customer! Hello! I'm Kuzmich, a traveling merchant from Snezhnaya. Well, that's what I like to call myself, but I'm just doing a bit of small business on my travels to earn some money for the journey. But when I passed through Natlan, the people there were just too enthusiastic, and I got caught up in the moment, and now if I don't sell all this merchandise, I won't even have enough money for a ticket back home. Are you going back to Snezhnaya? Yes, once I sell this batch of goods, I'll buy a train ticket and head back. Although it snows there all year round, since everywhere is covered in ice and snow, you can only stay cooped up in the city every day. But after being away for so long, I'm starting to miss the days when I could sleep all day at home. Understandable, my friend. Sounds cozy. If you have a nice house, that is. You can stay warm in there. Business looks pretty slow here. Yeah, but if I want a proper stall in town, I'll have to borrow money from Northland Bank. I heard the one in Nasha Town doesn't have a very good reputation. Nah, whatever. At least there's good foot traffic here. As long as people keep passing by, the goods will sell eventually, right? And I'm thinking about food, too. Oh, sorry, Kuzmich. If you have to stay cooped up inside, you'll need to be able to store up on food. Oh, man. I just remember this one time. This one time I was returning home and it was so snowed in that I had to, like, it was up to, like, my knees. And I got inside and the heating wasn't on and there was no food. I was like, oh boy. Fun memories. I can't wait to get to Snezhnaya. I hope it's super snowy up there. Yoink, yoink, yoink. That's the wrong button. I'm trying to do this. Okay, let's just teleport over to the statue since we have it now. Get that other Oculus and proceed northwards. Oh, hello, little one. You are so cute. Oh, and of course the viewpoint. Mine, mine, mine. As soon as I get there, it's all over for you. Beacon in the long night. Ooh. That would make me think, is that like the main lighthouse? Is that the one we've been seeing from a distance? Oh, Vega, look over there! I sure am looking. That fortress up on the mountain must be Pyramida, the headquarters of the Lightkeepers. And there's a restaurant there, isn't there? That's like the first thing we heard about Pyramida from those people dining at... What's it called? The one that employs the crab gang? What are they called? Oh god. You know who I'm talking about, right? Yay! This is interesting. I love the music here. I love the vibes of this area. Maybe because Nasha Town is... Ooh, that bird just teleported. Such a borderland. You know, with the Fatui and kind of this, like, sense of outlaws around every corner. This place feels a little bit more peaceful, but much more quiet as well. That's really interesting. I'm curious about that. Of course, it's the headquarters of the Lightkeepers around here, so we're surrounded by Lightkeepers. So I wonder if people like these guys, are they Lightkeepers, but Mechanics Corps? Ooh, that's gonna be our major world quest. I do kind of feel like I want to activate it. And good thing I felt that way. Are you serious? This damn vehicle stopped moving again. Come on, Moonwagon, old friend. Couldn't you hold on a little longer? You named it Moonwagon, or is that what they're called? We're just a little way from Pyramida. Once we get there, you can blow a gasket or buy the farm for all I care. And yet here you are, stopping in the middle of nowhere. And now you expect us to carry you back to town? Everything seems to be going wrong just as we're busiest. You know what? I don't have time to waste with you, my good Roll-On. Looks like we'll need to find more helpers. And just like that, as if we were summoned. Oh my, I don't remember putting a call out, and yet here you are! Now, what divine luck has brought you two to my side, dear friends? You don't look familiar. A newly recruited treasure hunter, perhaps?
Hi there! Paimon's name's Paimon, and she's Vega. We're adventurers just passing by. You seem to be in trouble. What's going on?
Hello. Oh, hello. I'm... Enlayfair? Enlayfair. Onlayfair. Onlayfair. A Ratnik. So, you two are adventurers. I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. Don't worry, we won't touch anything. Are adventurers not welcome here? That's not exactly what I meant. Well, I can't blame you for being new and not knowing. Anyhow, there's been a large-scale wild hunt outbreak in the northern Kipumaki Cliff area. There was an incident at the Pioneering Age Ancient Ruins there some years back. We didn't think it'd turn into something so serious. Ooh. Ooh? What do you mean? Pioneering Age Ancient Ruins. Okay. Want to check that out immediately. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Is that it? Is that it? Look north, you see it? That's where these monsters have been swarming in from. If you don't have any urgent business, you'd better not wander around this area, because things are looking ugly. How do I know this, you ask? Well, the old man just ordered us back to Pyramida to join the operation to eradicate the wild hunt. Ain't that so, Roll-On? Okay, so he's Roll-On, the cart's Moonwagon, and the old man, I bet that's the Starshina. Wait, how do they say it? Starshina? Hey, what's wrong with you? You've been quiet for a while now. Oh! It's Varir. What was that? Well, that looks like the wild hunt. Oh, that really looks like the wild hunt. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh no, wait, are we fighting?
Your turn.
Oh no. Oh no, I needed... Ah! I'm dearly regretting not switching my party. Bear with me. I am not in my best form today. Let's see, how can I do this? Just gonna rely on a bunch of like... Ooh, nice. Okay, and then I'm just gonna switch hands. Ah. Return of the spam attacks. Spare me. Thank God for auto-targeting. Okay, I've got my skill back. Great. I've got Seat Lolly's ultimate. Do your best. Nice, I've got Bennett's. I'll take that. See if I can do this. Switch back to Arlequin. I do tend to narrate my moves, don't I? But you know what? I think that worked out for me, actually. I'm thinking about... This is so off topic. We're literally fighting the wild hunt right now. Oh no, Roll-On! Is he okay? Yeah.
Let's light it up.
Sorry, I'm alright. Oh look, he's fighting with us. I wonder, because it seems like the wild hunt like hitched a ride with him, but he's okay, it seems, hopefully. But basically, all I was gonna say was... If anybody is listening to this without watching the screen, they can get a feeling for how the fight is going. Without having to watch. And so maybe it's not too bad to narrate everything that I do. Yes. Roll-On, you sure you're okay? I'm fine. That was very high-pitched, sorry. I'm fine. Sorry, let down my guard a bit there. You know, what with us returning to Pyramida soon and all. So wait, is this a danger for all Ratniki, that the Wild Hunt can kind of jump over to them? If they've been potentially exposed to it recently? Like, what just happened? I'm just glad you're in one piece. The wild hunt might have got you good without this young un's help. Anyway, thank you both. It was nothing.
Piece of cake for Vega.
You've got some smooth moves. What would you say to joining up with us Lightkeepers? Yes, please? Oh, I've been waiting for someone to ask. But honestly, inviting you at this juncture might seem like a betrayal to outsiders. Never mind. Forget what I just said. No! Our invite was given and rescinded just like that. What we just faced was the wild hunt from Kipumaki Cliff. They're an odd lot. Not only do they attack living beings in packs, but word is that they can even manipulate minds. Who knows what kind of dark sorcery they wield? They wait for the moment your wills start to wane, and then they snatch you right up and press gang you into their service. This operation is meant to defeat them, but if it goes sideways, there might not be any Lightkeepers left to speak of.
Is it really that bad?
Yes, but this isn't for adventurers, especially young uns like you, to worry about. Just leave it to us. Why? There we go. Should we have the chance to meet again, I'll treat you to a swig of pure meat and nightingale, and some meat-stuffed rye bread as thanks. Call it good old Lightkeeper hospitality. We'll meet again someday for sure.
Good luck, and make sure to come back safe and sound.
Thanks. We'll be heading back to Pyramida now. Till next we meet.
Is the wild hunt here really as menacing as it sounds? How about we check in with the people at Pyramida? Better to know what we're dealing with before something about harm's way.
Okay, since we're in the town still, I'm gonna stay in this party. But, let's get that teleporter. Okay, so, spooky wild hunt. Oh, I wonder if the cart's gone. Oh, it is gone, so they really carried it. That's hilarious. Spooky wild hunt to the north. I definitely want to check it out. And it's again seeming to be...
We can get up there with that lift!
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That's helpful. Seems to be like a special form of the wild hunt, able to manipulate minds. Interesting. I wonder if it'll tie into the Archon quest at all, or to our major world quests. Can't even see where I'm going, so I'm just gonna trust the process. Can you launch me? Oh no, you're right over the track, aren't you? Okay, if we take the thingy, we can probably get up there. I'm gonna swing out wide so that I can see where I'm going. Yay! Because if it ties into World Quest, then naturally I would assume it would tie into the Reed Miller one. But I wonder how. I'm just doing the same thing day in and day out. When will it be my turn to be called up to the battlefield? What are you doing? As you can see, I'm standing guard. Wait, this is pretty. Sergeant Major Marushkin told me to check the identities of the people coming and going. But I don't see the point. Are we really expecting the Wild Hunt to disguise themselves as regular people and waltz through the checkpoint or something? Oh, absolutely. As soon as you say that, I suspect it's already happened. You seem somewhat dissatisfied. As a Ratnik, I respect every decision made by Sergeant Major Marushkin. For a soldier, obedience is fundamental. It's just that I didn't go through all these selections and assessments just to become a watchman. The Sergeant Major even said to me, stay grounded and to pay attention to how the others fight. Heroic fantasies will only get you killed. But so what? You know what a real hero looks like? Someone like Sigurd. Someone who fights to the death and becomes a legend that everyone admires. Not someone who stands here day after day, watching the others return crowned in battle glory. I don't know. You might change your tune if this place gets invaded. Ooh, overflowing abyssal power. Due to its proximity to the border of the world. Ooh. Ominous and unpredictable forces seep through the abyssal rifts and spill forth into the land of Nod-Krai. Such ominous forces will create an area affected by abyssal decay. Suddenly reminded of Durin, because he says decay in one of his lines. Only by defeating or clearing the abyssal monsters or abyssal entities can the abyssal decay be minimized and then purified. That popped up during that fight, didn't it? I immediately stopped paying attention to it. Ooh, that's cool. Lift activated, sure was.
Wow, Pyramida is such a tall city! From afar, it really does look like a giant lighthouse.
This lift is not OSHA approved. Wait, we probably have a really good view right now. Whoa, look at that! It looks like the head of a giant beast. Ooh, another Oculus on the corner there. I wonder how we're supposed to get that. Just jump off? Sorry. Just trying to get this before walking into that bubble. You think I can sneak over there without walking into the bubble? No, probably not. Oh, look, another one, though. Let's try to get that guy. Nobody to talk to. Interesting. I wonder if we'll be able to talk to them later. You're kind of creeping me out. I don't know why. Yo. Oh, woo! Book! Tales carried by the north wind? And I bet that's the whole collection, too, because we got an achievement for it. Ooh, nice. Any more books around here, I wonder? Eh? Just trying to do that, so I can do this. Ooh, that looks like more books. What the heck? Is it because they're standing with, like, one leg up? Is that what the issue is? Look at the book! There... Elua's books? There are a few books on the table? Oh my god, is he behind me? Is he here? Hello? The Lightkeeper's selection process is just too much. If only they'd count my sewing and mending abilities towards the assessment. I don't think sewing and Lightkeepers really belong in the same sentence, though. Well, I don't know, they wear uniforms. Someone has to make the uniforms. Also, sewing can be adapted into medical care, don't you think? Stitching? You think? That the Ratnik in charge of the selection process must have thought the very same thing. Or that Ratnik in charge must have thought the very same thing. But someone has to mend the Lightkeeper uniforms that get torn and damaged in battle. So there are definitely ways I can be useful in moments like that. I'm guessing people who sew, like you, must be really patient? Ah, so you're saying the patience needed for sewing and mending clothes is my real talent. That makes perfect sense. Huh. Why didn't I realize that sooner? Yeah, you know what? You could be a very patient guard. You could replace that guy who doesn't like being a guard. As for my battle skills and all that, I'm lacking in that area now, sure, but as long as I stay determined and patient, I'll pass the selection one day. A Lightkeeper who's both good at fighting and a patient sort. Ha! Look out, Pyramida. Here I come. Oh, yay. We gave her some confidence. Turning. Check the mail. Eatlua's mailbox. It seems to be stuffed full of mail. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that this is Eatlua's house. Hello! Friend I haven't met yet. Hello, I like your name. Pivio? Pivivo. No, there's only one V. Pivio! I really want to see the Lightkeeper's training grounds. I can't possibly leave Dragana here on her own. Speaking of which, Dragana's name sounds like dragon. The two of you are? Hello, my name is Pivio, and this is my younger sister, Dragana. Please don't worry, there's nothing to be concerned about. We're simply waiting here for our friend. Eatlua? Sounds like the two of you are really close. Of course! I mean, we grew up side by side. But now he's already this Lightkeeper big shot, and I am nowhere close. Come to think of it, he's always been incredibly thoughtful and responsible, even when we were kids. He's a fantastic person, plain and simple. The kind of guy you can't even bring yourself to envy. If only I were a bit stronger, a bit more capable. He might not have had it so tough. You know, he hasn't come back even once this whole time. It can be stressful to stand in the glare of a friend's brilliance. Or so, are you just going to keep waiting here? Yeah, and that's alright. He must be really busy with his work now, and we wouldn't want to get in his way. It's just going to be for a short while anyway. He waited for us plenty when we were kids, so I'll call us square. Huh, you know, I wonder if... Well, this is probably Eatlua's house, right? Stuffed full of mail. He hasn't been back in a long time. If we didn't know who Eatlua was, I'd be worried that he was dead. But it seems... Oh my god! Maybe he fell and freaking died. Jeez. Goodness gracious. Hey, Oculus. I wonder whose house that is. Oh my god, there's gonna be like 3 Oculi just descending from up there, isn't there? Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, for a second I thought I was approaching like the Paimon barrier or something. It was getting so dark. Oh my god, I almost missed it. what is that creature? Is that a little ferret? Oh my god, it's gone. They're little geckos! What are you? Wait, how do I... Can I... Okay, Brit and Barrett. You little bit. Okay, they don't have a name. Gecko! Gecko boss! What are you? I don't want to hurt them. Look at their little feet! Oh my god, they're so cute. Do I have a key? I do!
Is this an answer from this world?
Nice. Okay. So, Gecko boss. Where? Is it on the map yet? It's not. Okay. I guess if we want to be kind of sneaky and prioritize exploration... Wait, did it say that the quest is called Windstirred Ripples? Ooh. Oath-taking ceremony. Ooh. Oh. I'm getting too overconfident with my ability to move the camera. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I can keep going. We'll probably need to take a break soon. But let's try to get those oculi. And... Oh, there's one that's, like, under the other side. What was I saying? Oh, ooh, awesome. Ooh, cool song. If we sneak around the other side of the island, we could probably get that other statue and see if we can find the boss. And see if we... Where is the Oculus? Did I already pass it? Wait, where? Where? We saw it so easily from the other direction. Oh, there it is! Oh, do I have enough height? I do. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, let's get this. Check out this place. Ah. So wait, there might be an Oculus like hidden around here. Ooh, a chest! Nice. I'll keep this close.
A reward on the road.
Darn it. He really hasn't said that one in a while. Hello, Moonlane. Is it up or is it down?
Tastes like smoke.
I feel like it's up. I could be wrong.
I'm tired already.
I don't see it. Alright, let's try down. And if it is up, we might need to teleport back up and like restart from a higher position even. Huh. Alright, let's just mark this one. It might be super high up even. Going over here. Put it there. And I think that other one that we saw was over here? Something like that. Okay. Ooh. The Witch's Garden? That looks like a boss arena to me, don't you think? Witch's Garden? What do you mean, Witch's Garden? So we're gonna sneak around this way. And then... Oh, hello. Oh, you're from that land. Oh, cool. Yeah, that gives us a lot of height, but it helps us avoid the bubble. Oh, wow. Look at the Lightkeeper signs. That's cool. Witch's Garden, and it looks like that? Oh my god, I almost flew into the bubble. Oh, okay. So that one marking that I put was way off. It's over here, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one over there, though. Can't fly into the bubble. Oh my god, there is another one over there. Goodness gracious, Lightkeepers. I think the moons really like you. And yes, that marking was way off, but I don't care to fix it today. Priorities. Ooh, look at these trees. I bet this is a new type of wood I don't have yet. They also look to be fake. What's with all the scaffolding? Fascinating. Another Oculus! Oh my god, so there really was a million up here. Oh, this is the stuff! This is the stuff, isn't it? Yes! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yay! I need that for Ilua! Yes, okay. Secondary objective achieved. Now I need to find the Gecko boss. Who's the Gecko boss for? Do I have anybody who uses the Gecko boss? Do I? I actually don't think I do, so maybe I don't need to find the Gecko boss, actually. Whoops. Because who does, Ilua use? Ilua uses the guy that I've already been fighting. Why is it like this? And why is it called Witch's Garden? Super sharp spire blooms. Strange plant. They coexist with Kuvaki. You can gain the ability to deploy a shield. And unleash razor-sharp Kuvaki light blades by absorbing its fruits. Hold to deploy a shield. While holding to deploy a shield, you can aim and unleash the Kuvaki light blade. You can tap to switch the orientation. So like to go sideways or to go upwards. Cool. This is really cool. This ability can be used to deal damage to enemies or sever targets that are difficult to attack. In addition, Kuvaki light blades may also be used to charge fallowed objects. At the moment the shield flashes, just before being struck by a distant wave of abyssal energy, you can release your attack to trigger a deflecting counterattack. So you can parry with this? This is so cool. It's just like in Fontaine. Picking up things from the environment to give you new abilities. But this is actually really cool. I like this idea a lot. So just like in... Oh god, sorry. I guess I have to be closer. Abyssal rift lines. Okay, let's read the tutorial. Abyssal will lurks constantly beyond the border. Keeping a watchful eye over the world, these rift lines are the probes they extend from the fissures. Use spire blooms to unleash the Kuvaki light blades, sever the weak nodes. Oh! It really is just like in Fontaine. I need to find the weak areas. Oh, this is the fight we just had. Oh, that guy was an enemy until he recovered. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes living beings bound to these rift lines will be affected by abyssal will and lose control of their sanity. Affected enemies will become more vicious. Once friendly allies might also turn berserk. When encountering such situations, sever the abyssal rift lines to block this malign influence. Cool. So that's what happened back then. So that's probably the weak nodes right there, right? Oh, hey, I did it. Yay. I should probably try to charge up these guys, right? Fallowed. So they want me to do this, I think. Nice. Very nice indeed. The unfallowed fools. Nobody shall remain fallowed in my sight. I'm all out of charges now, though. That's okay. What is this? Are you like a Sealy? Abyssal fog barriers. Ooh. Oh my god, you are like a Sealy. A mist barrier formed by continuously accumulating abyssal energy can be dispelled using Kuvaki. However, if the mist barrier is made up of multiple abyssal fog barriers, all abyssal fog barriers connected to it must be cleared first. Only then can the mist barrier be fully dispelled. Makes sense? And we lit up a lantern! Oh, I'm so happy. I'll keep this close.
Answer from this world?
Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so let's see. For Itlua, how much of this stuff do I need? Oh, I'm so happy. I've been growing it aggressively in my teapot for weeks now. And if I was stuck on teapot time, I would not be able to level him this week. But I am no longer stuck to the teapot schedule. Ha 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 ha. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And I get to get more seeds as well. Instead of being stuck at 5 every week, I can go up to 40. I'm so happy. Alright, now that we've got these, though, I am very curious about these trees. 4? Alderwood. Do I have that yet? You know what? I think I do, because it was added to the teapot, and so I converted some iron into it just to have it in case I needed it. Alderwood. An alderwood forest with a witch's garden in it. That's what it's called, right? That thing that we saw? Yeah. That's very interesting. Ooh. Under the vast expanse of heaven and earth, countless stories have emerged and flowed. Once they would have scattered and faded like grains of sand with the passage of time. But people, through word of mouth and written records, preserved their footsteps. Stories thus gather wherever people dwell. In other words, where there are people, there are stories to be heard, right? This isn't like M's old house, is it? This is really cool. I need to change orientation. Oh, I put it back. Whoops. It's E. There we go. Aha! Well, let's try to get this one too while we're at it then. Or are you being fed by countless other areas? Probably. Follow our little guy.
Huh? There's a Lightkeeper over there. He looks badly hurt. We should help.
Oh, that is a good point. We should, but I'm not gonna. Sorry, buddy. I kind of want to keep my eye on the prize. Is it a person over there? No, just the thingy. Okay. I'm gonna leave this area in that case. Sorry, buddy. I am very excited to get these world quests started, but it'll have to be next time. Let's go for that statue. My god, all the oculi! Lunar conflicts barrier? Well, sign me right up. A barrier may be formed after, or a barrier formed after pure Kuvaki energy condenses. There may be unexpected things sealed within it. Attack using objects suffused with Kuvaki or unleash Kuvaki by other means to cause them to enter the suffused state. The barrier will melt. However, if the barrier is large, it will require multiple charges. Sure. You can look at the surface of it. You can see it becoming more opaque, kind of. Once fully charged, the lunar conflicts barrier will reveal the object sealed within, becoming suffused in the process. At this stage, the lunar conflicts barrier will also recharge objects which are susceptible to Kuvaki. Okay. Why is my gadget unavailable? I guess I'm in someone else's garden. They don't want me to plant. They don't mind if I prune their trees, but they don't want me to add anything more. Out of range. Yeah, that makes sense. I hear something. Sounds like something big. Goodness gracious, look at all those oculi. I feel like I came at this from a weird angle. Statue of the new moon. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Yes, let's see what it looks like. Pillar of Embla. Oh, that's the thing that's affecting things in this area. There you are. Radiant moon gecko. Oh, I wasn't done looking. Ooh, a viewpoint. Interesting music here. That really... I guess there's another one. And Smartneer! That's where Varka was, and that's where he ran into... What's his face, too? Pavonia's Keep? Oh, ooh, I want to go there! Pavonia's Keep. Okay, I think in this one to round... Ooh! No. I should probably help that little thing of light, but... We press on! There they are! There they are! Tower piercing into the sky. Pillar of Embla. You don't suppose. My first thought is maybe the Pillar of Embla is a witchly creation. It's having some sort of impact. But look what we found! It's Columbina's flowers! Ah! So, do you suppose this is where Columbina was born? Is that at all possible? I thought she was born near the Lightkeepers. At the very least, she was... Heroes of the sublunary sphere. Night has already followed. If you might heed this call from the past, please ascend the tower. Very dragon vibes. Ah! Well, what was that? Did that mysterious voice just tell us to ascend the tower? He didn't sound hostile or anything, but still, stay sharp. Fascinating. Because the text box was very unlike dragon technology. Sublunary sphere is a very Frostmoon Scion's phrasing. Someone is singing. Fascinating. Wait, there's an Oculus? Where? Is it up there? That's as far as I can extend. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Oh, that's in a bad spot. There we go. Nope, wrong button. It's very funny how the wires of left shift and left click are getting crossed in my brain. Those are two very different buttons. Oh, I can see a teleport over there. Ah! No! Don't fall, please. Oh, no. We fell. Hey, investigate. Okay. Aw, little guys. Oh, I need that. Thank you, little one. Glimmer fruit. Oh, wait, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was the thing I could help these guys. What is a glimmer fruit? The peculiar fruit born by plants which were born under the influence of the Pillar of Embla. They are suffused with sufficient Kuvaki energy. By absorbing and throwing a glimmer fruit, you can consume it to release a single powerful Kuvaki current. Oh, okay, I can use this. I did it. Yay. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, little one. That's perfect. That's very helpful, actually. Yay! Where are you sending me? Okay, cool. I don't want to go all the way to the Pillar of Embla out of concerns of world questing accidentally. But I do really want to sneak around and try to find Columbina's flowers. How many more do I need? Probably a whole bunch. What is she? She's Hydro. Here she is. And I need... Yeah, I need a bunch. Okay. We'll have to do a bunch of sneaking around. For now... I'm gonna get this, and then I think I might beeline for that boss. Do I need it though? Who uses this boss? Who are my newer characters? Columbina doesn't. I think Eloy uses the cylindrical things. That's how I was able to ascend him. Yeah. Anybody else? Yehoda, no. No. You probably use something in Dorman Port, right? Oh, but this thing! These things are from Dorman Port, aren't they? But this thing... Radiant Moon Gecko. Okay, so, incentive indeed. Let's go fight this boss. Radiant Moon Gecko, actually... What? Huh? Why am I hearing a whale? Is it above me? Ah! I am on dry land, sir. What the heck? Or what is that, the sound of a big old moose? What on earth is... What? Oh, I want the Oculus so badly. Wait, how do I get down there? What is that? It's gotta be a thingy. Yeah, Frost Knight Scion. But it's Animo. How cool. I actually don't know where this opening is, do I? Oh no, way over there! Okay, we'll double back. Fly down to, like, the water. And then we can approach the teleporter. And then we should be good? Oh no! Man, there's world quests everywhere that you look, aren't there? Oh, you're the one who calls for aid, aren't you? Ah, I want to help! But I've got to conserve my stamina. I'm so sorry, little one! Next time, okay? Next time. Ooh! Of the fellows who departed with the night who slayed demons, if so few remain, until the monsters are utterly vanished, Master Roland will not stay his sword. We too will follow him till last. My immediate thought is, actually, there's no way to get to the Moon Gecko from here, is there? I have to defeat the shield, I think. Boreas and Andreas in Mondstadt. I was wondering, once upon a time, if they maybe came from here. Okay, I don't want to activate this world quest, so I'm actually gonna go back north again. So I wonder if... I was wondering, at that time, if the wolves of Mondstadt maybe came down from the north and were potentially descended from Fae, because there were wolf kind, weren't there? And in this case, what were you saying? They followed someone? I literally forget what that wolf was just saying. But maybe either... It seems like some of the wolves left, following somebody. Or the wolves that stayed here, following the leadership of somebody else. Oh no, I can't dodge! Ah! Running away. Favonia's Keep! Oh my god, I love it already. Okay, I'm trying to get to this thing. Let's track to it. Because there's another opening over there. No. Okay, as soon as I can. I guess now is the time. I am gonna switch to my shield heavy party. For once. Extenuating circumstances. We are going to, I guess I will... Should I switch Venti for Itlua? No, I haven't met Itlua yet. We're going to be using a party other than the main party for a first attempt at a boss fight. I already know that this party will be good against this guy, because I fought this guy in the Abyss. But what's nice about this party is I don't have to worry about dodging too much. A little bit I should, yes. Shield is not immortal, but I'm not too concerned about it. And so I don't have to stress out about not being able to dodge. The more likely situation is I won't stress out about it. I'll just forget that I can't really move my arm that well. And will cause myself great pain trying to dodge, so... Like, for instance, can't look down. There we go. This is probably what I'm looking for, right? Hey, there's a guy there. Hey, guy. Ooh, look at these things floating in the air. That's cool. Look at that creature over there. That's cool. Alright, got this. Sharp turn. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Look at that. That's cool. Wait. Oh, darn, I didn't get any teleporters. I'm a fool. Maybe I could come across it from the other side and get that other teleporter that's that way. Let's try to get that first, just in case. Naturally. That moon gecko does look really cool, doesn't it? Is that what it's called? Or am I mixing it up with the radiant moon fly? Then again, I could definitely believe 2 bosses in this area being called moon something. Okay. I love how they fit the vibe of the area to the boss. It's so, like, yellow-green here. So what are you? What is your story? An ancient monster drawn to moonlight, this gecko dwells deep within layers of rock. Although the memory of true moonlight has faded, the instinct remains, compelling them, on nights of the full moon, to feed on rock and soil suffused with lunar radiance to preserve their bloodline. Okay, okay, ready. Cool. Moonseeker Drake. Are you descended from dragons, my little friend? Oh, you do that. I forgot about that. Let's get this started. It's not going to be able to drag him at all, but it will give us the ability to swirl a bit. I'm surprised you haven't put up your shield yet. Not my best showing, to be fair, but the point right now is just to survive without overtaxing myself. I love having a shield.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Is the Hydro applying? It is. Great. This guy's probably resistant to Geo, but not as resistant to Lunar Oh, darn it. Where'd you go? There you are. There's your thingy. Yay. Okay, do this. I can do that.
Brace yourselves.
Yeah.
First point, order guide you.
I'm really not going to do much until I can whip out the big guns.
Solidify.
There we go. That's nice. Oh, that was a bad placement. See, this thing eats the flower if I don't put it in a good spot. But I think if I... Oh, darn it. Oh, well. I'm fine. I think if I stand next to it when it does that, like, laser beam attack... Oops.
Time for takeoff.
I can get it to attack itself, basically, which is nice. Don't die, Zhongli. Good job. Yeah, we're making decent headway on this thing.
Witness my great undertaking.
Brace yourselves.
I could definitely do this faster, but I'm trying to be
Coming to be.
super careful.
Is order. Gather.
I apologize if it's not the most exciting fight, but, you know, pretty peaceful at least. I do look forward to coming back here and fighting this guy with, like, the least optimal team you've ever seen. Of Pyro Traveler, Bennett, Arlecchino, no Geo to speak of, no shields, no healers. Well, we have Bennett who heals, but not to maximum. It will be very entertaining, I think. Oh, yay! Oh, cool! We even defeated it. But if I don't have to, run around a whole bunch, that's better. At the present moment. Ooh, nice. And we got some. Yay! Okay, well. Official first fight has been completed, which means I can fight this on my lonesome. But I do want to come back and fight it with my regular team. You know what, just for the fun of it. Let's see how it goes. I kind of expect to die, because between letting the characters die and overextending myself, I'm going to choose to let them die. And we're starting off with half health. This will be very interesting. Get shields up, shields up. I need to heal my dear Vega, so let's get this going. Oh god, yeah, not a great team to fight with at the moment. Switching hands. I wonder if I should do this. Restart that. See, it doesn't heal her completely though, is the problem. Okay, so I can make headway on this guy. I'm just kind of curious to see what will happen. Oh god. Once we get to, the part where it, like, does its thing. You know the thing? The thing I'm talking about? Yeah, this thing. Can I even attack this thing, like, at all like this? Not really. Let's go here. Oh, right, I can maybe get it to attack itself, though. Should I do this? Yeah. So I'll just use this time to heal, I guess. Oh, hey, at least we got our shield up. Oh my god. At least we got our shield up, I say, and the shield did nothing. Oh, right, this thing debuffs, doesn't it? Until you can heal to maximum. Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. Yeah. So, party with no maximum healers, except for kind of Arlecchino. She'll heal herself. Really not ideal. Ouch. Fight a really, I'm just gonna stand here until I die, basically. Uh-oh.
Show no mercy. Get to work.
I mean, I guess we are surviving. As long as we survive, we can fight this thing. I want to recharge her ultimate. Ooh, the debuff went away for a second there. That's interesting. I'm gonna save that, actually, because it's probably gonna hit us with the thing again once we leave this state. Get really close to it. Get a shield up. I'm just gonna stand here, see if it attacks itself. I think maybe... I'm gonna try that theory, actually. If it sends a beam my way, and then I move so that this thing is between me and the beam, what happens? Oh, not much, actually. Oh, here we go. Ah, darn it!
Stars above.
There she goes. And she freaking died again instantly! No! Oh, that hurts. Darn it. Now I have to wait the full time. Ah, that's caps lock. That's not shift. No wonder nothing happened. Oh, trying to use the iframes, and I'm not good at using them. And now she's really low on health, so she's probably gonna die if this guy does this thing. Heal Bennett, so he doesn't die. That's not Arlecchino. There's Arlecchino. Oh, nice. Okay. Ah, almost got her to full health. Maybe I can do this. See, this is like the type of super creative fight that you have sometimes. Wow, so this thing does count as an enemy. You know who doesn't count as an enemy, actually? It's really funny to me. Is, Dvalin. He... Nice timing. I can't, like, get charge off of him, if I remember correctly. Caused me quite the conundrum in the past. Nice! There we go, there's an iframe. I found a single one. No, thank you. You back yet? Nope. Let's do this. This just for the damage boost. The damage boost. Yikes. You know, we're getting shields off of this own gecko here. I wonder what the gecko's EM is. Nope. Don't die. Hey! We did it! That was actually very satisfying. Okay. I've had my fun. I need to go take a break. Okay, let's go find a statue. One of our many statues that we've unlocked. So, my takeaway from today is I am super pleased to have found both leveling materials for Arlecchino and for Itlua. On the other hand, there's a lot more world quests up here than I actually expected. There's, what, 3 meeting points? 2? At least 2. We didn't even make it all the way up. Oh, yay! The ley lines. So, Weighing of Kara is fascinating. Lots of thoughts about this Pillar of Embla. Is it a witch's doing? Is it Columbina's birthplace? Did it fall from Celestia? A Pillar of Embla. Fascinating. And as mentioned, we have a lot of world quests. So, I guess we'll do a couple of those next time. I think world quests sound really doable for me right now because I anticipate a lot of talking, which means not a lot of fighting. So, I'm looking forward to maybe doing more of those and hopefully exploring a little bit more. I want to explore so badly, but that's, I guess, the difficult part right now. Anyway, so that's a glimpse of what next time might look like. Probably more world quests. Let's get those guys started so we can see what's going on up here. We are surrounded by oculi. Oh my goodness. Anyways, in the meantime, thank you all so much for bearing with me as I am recuperating. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Pretty peaceful one this time, which is nice. We've had kind of a stressful Archon quest recently. Anyways, let's get this place nicely explored so we can find a bunch of Columbina's leveling materials. And so when we finally rescue her, we can level her up as well. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, fully leveled Columbina. Finally, there's light on the horizon. It's been so long. Anyways, so for now, yes, we are indeed done here. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, as always. A special shout out to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, G Brillia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, Tsaritsa, Ruru, Axel Iron, Jake Quallen, Lunar, Matsan, Martine, Marcus, Sal, Don't Call It, Brian, Warp, Summer, Mo, Lizaria, Kagura, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next one. Probably another slower paced one, but it is what it is.